Good morning, Crafties. Today is Friday, February 9th, 2024, and Snickers and I spent the night here in Ocotillo, California at the Imperial Desert Museum. It is a harvest host. There's two nice big parking spots for RVs, and I got here before the museum closed, and that's in the last video. Today we are headed to Temecula, to my friend Katie's house, and going to spend the weekend there in her driveway. So follow along. Well, I'm off on another adventure, calling this Desert 2024. Just me and Snickers. Okay, Snickers, here we go. We go bye-bye. Here are the two sites. There's my RV and car, and I had a neighbor behind me I didn't meet, but we had a good night. It was a bit windy all night, but luckily it seems that the wind hit me in the back, so I didn't feel much rocking. You can see the windmills in the background. They are not going too fast, but last night they were spinning. I recommend this site for just a stopover. Go see the museum and get a pretty good night's sleep. There is some traffic. It's pretty this morning with the sun on the hills. This is an observatory. I'm going to go look at the storyboard in a minute. All the windmills, you can see some of them are stopped and others are just barely moving. But believe me, last night they were going full blast. Ocotillo Observatory. This observatory was built to connect man with the night sky, honoring the traditional observations of Kumeya'a, the solar cycle, in importance to Kumeya'a in their beliefs. Here is the inside of the observatory. It's made with concrete, and it is a 3/4 circle. Oh, there's an echo around, and I'm sure people sit in here and look up at the night sky. That's Highway 8, and there is some traffic, but it quiets down pretty much during the night. Starts up again about 7 o'clock or so in the morning. But you can see it's not even busy, and today is Friday, so it's not too busy at all. I didn't hear any big trucks or anything like that. Here we gotta go, we gotta get going. Good morning, Crafties. Today is Saturday, February the 10th, and I am with my friend Katie, and she's driving me around Temecula.
Hello, crafty traveler friends. This is Katie, Doofus Adventures, in case you want to head over to mine.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, I'm giving Lonnie the big tour of
The big tour of Temecula.
The big tour. It's very exciting.
She has driven me up the hill above Temecula on the mountain called Doofus, and we're looking down at Temecula, and that snowy peak is Big Bear. It's interesting because I grew up around here in Fontana. When I watch TV and they talk about Redlands and Riverside and places that I grew up around, it's very strange. If you look past the telephone wires, that other mountain with all that snow is Mount Baldy. I used to go to college just below there and at Chaffey College, and when the snow flew, we ditched and went up to the snow. That's right above Upland, California. Okay, talk to me. What's out there?
Okay, so over here is where we saw Big Bear.
Okay.
And then if you keep going south, there's, I guess south. That's all San Jacinto. And hold on a minute. So over here, this is all San Gorgonio, San Jacinto,
right,
Idlewild.
Right.
And then over here, this one I believe is Santa Rosa Mountain, maybe.
The one way over to the right.
Really snow-capped over there.
Okay.
And that's a big Indian reservation. And then if you go straight down from there, you'll be in
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs. Yeah.
I'll edit it with music. Say it again. This is Sam Hicks
This is
Park.
Sam Hicks Monument Park, and the granite over here, because Temecula's all about the granite, has all the old pioneers of people that originally settled in here.
Cool.
And this is the Temecula Valley Museum, and they have all kinds of rotating exhibits. And this is the original St. Catherine's Church. I used to go to St. Catherine's, and they've moved it, I think, just the one time. But now it's just a historic marker, and it's you can rent it to have weddings there.
Oh, nice. Tell me about it.
This is one of the original fire stations, Engine Company 12, and it's still strong and going, and they're very involved. A lot of kids come here for field trips and such.
Cool.
They got their little plastic fireman hat. And over here on the right, it's just a big parking lot, but every Saturday they have a big fruit market and craft market, and it's also the Greyhound bus station. Office.
Oh.
But just beyond that, the Copper Dome is the lawyer's office, and just beyond that is the City Hall.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're driving through Old Town Temecula. This big building is the City Hall, Temecula Civic Center. More of the Temecula City Hall and Civic Center. It's a busy place on a Saturday afternoon.
The sun has finally come out.
Yep, the sun has come out, the rains have stopped, and everybody's in town today. Historic 395 route, huh? That's the part of 395.
It's before the Ocotillo, this brick building here.
On the right?
Yeah, and now it's part of the Old Town Temecula Community Theater. Now, I used to work there.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. They still have some of the old
There's the old
graphics on the side.
community. It's the community theater now, and it used to be the Mercantile.
Yeah, it's called the Merc now, and they have a little performance space in here, and then they have the big theater. It's a 360-seat theater back behind. And they put on
That's another angle of City Hall.
Yeah. And then this beautiful fountain in front of it.
Oh, I see. And then the fountain that's in front of it. Tell me about that again, Katie.
It's made to look like an Indian basket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's all tile, but it looks like a basket overflowing with water. And in the center of it are some bronze acorns.
Neat.
Yeah. And a couple of years ago, there was a ton of people here, and they had the guy from the Guinness Book of Records who came out, and they were going to do the world's largest wine toast. And everybody had a number. They had to register, and you had a number on you, and they had everybody all lined up, and they had to get 1,300 and some odd number. And they ended up with 900. I was thinking.
Go ahead.
You get it? We want to drive through?
Where are we going to?
We're going to Lorimar.
We're going to Lorimar Winery, and on this road, that big mountain there with the white on it, is the west side of San Jacinto. On the other side is Palm Springs and the tram.
Basket around
We're
it.
looking at the tower.
And just to the left of it, you can see Palomar Observatory, the little white blip on top of the mountain.
Oh, okay, very small to the very
Look at it on there.
blip of that area, right in there somewhere.
Palomar Observatory.
Okay. And we finally made it to Lorimar Winery, where we're coming here to listen to Katie's friend play some music.
He plays violin.
Plays violin. And we've got a half an hour to see him. And we're looking out at the mountains again.
I'm
looking for a parking spot. Look at all those oranges on those trees. California, Southern California still has some orange trees. Didn't ask the parking ferry to find parking places. So here's this beautiful winery. Unfortunately, we got here too late to hear Katie's friend play. So we're headed back home. I hope you enjoyed this tour when I left Ocotillo and looked at the observation circle and the little tour that Katie took me on in Temecula. Stay tuned for the next video when we go to Oceanside. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay crafty, smart, creative, and safe when touring Temecula. Thanks for watching.